Just music. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you're ready to jump into that Christmas season. I told you I might come in and tell you about a couple of my favorite Black Friday deals, but honestly, I didn't see anything that I felt was reporting on. It looked like everything was basically the same. Price. I mean, there were a couple of deals, but nothing that I felt was worthy of talking about. So, if you're looking for a brand new guitar, my advice is to just keep searching over the next couple of months, and when you see that price drop to somewhere that you would like to press that trigger, just go ahead and push it. And I'll let you know if I see anything that I'm like, wow, this is a great deal. I just didn't see anything guitar wise that blew my mind. Now, there were a lot of great deals on hardware and a lot of great deals on like cables. And I saw a couple of deals on strings and accessories. So now's definitely through Cyber Monday is a good time to grab some things like that. But yeah, I didn't see much on the guitar front, so I will let you know as if I see anything new on that front. And today, I wanted to talk about something that I've talked about before, but in a little bit of a different light. I was asked the other day on one of my YouTube videos if all of my videos were if I just make videos for beginners, and so I thought I would answer that, and I thought I would also throw a challenge out there. So today, what we're going to really talk about in all is what is a beginner and how you can use beginning to become a better guitarist, even if you consider yourself intermediate or advanced. I have told you before, I hate those labels. I cannot stand those labels. I understand that they're important to some people because they kind of let you know, I guess, the level of the song. Um, but it also steers you away. So, like, if you consider yourself a beginner guitar and a guitarist, and the video says for intermediate players, or the book says for intermediate players, guess what you do? You put that book down. But you don't touch that book. You don't pick up that book because you label yourself a beginner. Um, but if that's the way you approach things, you're never going to get better. So I wanted to talk today. First of all, before we get more into that, my channel is going to have some things that are harder for beginners. But I'm hoping that I present things in a way where you look at every single thing I do, even the things that are harder, and you think, I can do that. And then you look at the tab and you're like, that doesn't look too hard. Maybe if I slow it down and then I gradually speed it up, I can play that too. And that's the way I want you to feel about all of my videos. And sometimes I succeed at that, sometimes I don't. Sometimes the videos look too easy for you. And then so that's the premise for my video. So you're going to find a lot of videos here if you are a brand new guitarist that you can play. You're going to find several videos here that are going to be more of a challenge for you, but that is a good thing. Once you find your first song and you are able to play it, don't keep playing that song. Move on. The more you begin, the better you will be. So when I talked about how to be a good beginner, this title of this video, how to be a good beginner, I'm not talking about how to be the best beginner guitarist that you're going to be. I'm talking about how to begin again. and again and again until you look further down the road and you look back at who you used to be and you're like, wow, I'm way better than him. You may not be what people consider intermediate, you may not be what people consider advanced, but you began back here and now you're here. And that's all that really matters in your journey as a guitarist. Um, we don't put these labels on anything else that we do. Like it would be, I use running analogies a lot. And when I began running, I couldn't run very far. And you may have been able to call me a beginner runner at the time, but I don't know when I transitioned into an advanced runner. I mean, like to label running or some other thing seems absurd. Like, would you say that Usain Bolt is a beginner runner because he can't run a 50-yard like trail marathon up in North Georgia? I don't think so. So we need to drop these labels with guitars as well and just find something that we can play, then find something a little harder, then a little harder, then a little harder, and learn to begin again every single time. When I look at a new song, I'm a beginner to that song. Maybe I've played a bunch of songs and so I can learn it faster, but when I look at it, I have no clue how to play it. I have no clue where to start, and I have to figure that out. And it's the same thing if I went to another style. If you are a country musician and you go and you try to play metal because that's something that you desire to do, you're going to be a beginner. If you had somebody that is a great player, I'm trying to think of a good example because there are several players that kind of go over boundaries a little bit, but say a player like Eric Clapton, and then you put him in the middle of a band like Dream Theater. He's out of place. He's not going. He's going to be learning a new style. And then there are other players that if you put them in his position where he is as a blues musician, they would be out of place because they're more used to a different type of structure. So when you go into a new song, when you go into a new style, you're always going to be a beginner. You may not be a beginner guitarist anymore because you've been playing for a while, but anything new that you learn, you're a beginner. You're starting over. No matter if it's a style that you've done before, you're starting over, you're learning something new. So just begin again and again and again and again until you look down the road and you see that guitarist that you used to be and you're proud of how much better you are today. And really, that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope that helped you out. And seriously, stop using these labels. I'm not going to use them on this channel. I am going to use the beginner, but I'm not going to call a video intermediate or advanced. I'm not going to do it because I'm not going to label that. And I will talk a little bit about when I am playing with another guitarist, what I consider a intermediate and advanced guitarist, and it's not going to be what you expect it to be. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and that will be what I talk about tomorrow morning. So I'll see you in the next video tomorrow morning. And once again, hope you had a great Thanksgiving. If you're starting your work week off, good luck after that long break that some of you guys had at the end of the week. And I hope you guys have a good week, a good day. I'll see you tomorrow.